Hello, and thanks for clicking in to hear about my research on local climate planning in Colorado, a dissertation in 6 minutes. Driven by the belief that sustainable communities are the basic building blocks for a more sustainable world, my research explores local responses to climate change through lenses of practical sustainability frameworks used by many practitioners today. These frameworks help guide planners in this evolving field. My background as a planner draws me to apply frameworks of ICLEI's 5-milestone climate action planning process, as well as Mackenzie Moore's community-based social marketing framework for behavior change strategy development. My first research question is, how have Colorado cities progressed in local climate action planning in terms of the 5 milestones? To answer this, I interviewed sustainability planners from a mix of 22 urban, suburban, and rural Colorado municipalities and examined their progress in climate planning through the lens of the 5 milestones. I found that 11 of the 22 communities studied are actively engaged in climate planning and include the urban municipalities of Boulder, Denver, and Fort Collins, the suburban communities of Arvada and Golden, and finally the rural mountain communities of Dillon, Eagle, Vail, Steamboat Springs, Telluride, and Durango. The climate planning milestones are: first, conduct a greenhouse gas emissions inventory of the community. Second, set greenhouse gas emissions reduction targets. Third, design an action plan to reduce emissions to meet these targets. Fourth, implement that climate action plan. And finally, evaluate and monitor the effectiveness of the plan. The urban municipality studies have progressed the furthest, having completed all 5 milestones of the climate planning process. The suburban municipalities have progressed through at least 4 of the milestones, and the rural mountain municipalities have only achieved the first milestone, conducting a greenhouse gas emissions inventory. However, the rural municipalities are in partnership with local nonprofits and state agencies to collaboratively address the higher level milestones. From these findings, I explored more deeply how each type of community, urban, suburban, and rural, design climate mitigation programs, specifically energy conservation and efficiency programs targeted at homeowners. So the second research question is, how did these municipalities design climate mitigation programs? So to answer question 2, I explored 2 aspects of home energy program design for each of the community types. First, I examined who is involved in designing and delivering these programs, and then what behavior change strategies are used to influence homeowners' decisions. First, who delivers these programs? I found that for urban municipalities, the stakeholders primarily include municipal governments and third-party contractors. I found that suburban municipalities mainly utilize contractors with some reliance on municipalities to directly deliver home energy programs. The idea for the suburban municipalities is to have the community reduce enough energy to pay for the cost of the program with minimal city staff involvement. I found that the rural mountain communities rely on regional nonprofits and to a lesser extent third-party contractors to deliver home energy programs. These programs exist to get homeowners to adopt certain behaviors to reduce energy consumption and to upgrade their home energy efficiency. I analyzed the urban, suburban, and rural home energy programs through the lens of community-based social marketing in order to understand behavior change strategies that are integrated into these home energy program designs. I found that urban program designs include a range of behavior change strategies: commitments such as signing a pledge, social norming, prompts, social diffusion, communication, incentives, and convenience. I found that suburban programs integrate 5 behavior change strategies, but lack social norming and commitment strategies. I found that rural programs integrated 4 of the 7 behavior change strategies, lacking our commitment, social norming, and prompt strategies. These findings illustrate that Colorado municipalities are taking climate change and energy issues seriously by participating in climate planning and delivering energy conservation programs to homeowners. This study's results suggest that climate mitigation action occurs in each type of urban, suburban, and rural municipality in Colorado. However, the most difficult behavior to change is getting homeowners to make that first call to inquire about available services and incentives. Results show that once contact is made, approximately 30% of homeowners upgrade the energy efficiency of their home in some way. But for deeper carbon reductions, policy and planning interventions at the local, regional, state, and federal level should consider including a range of voluntary and mandatory behavior change strategies, as well as collaborative arrangements among municipalities, state governments, local nonprofits, and third-party contractors. It is my hope that this research provides helpful information to municipal climate planners, state energy agencies, regional nonprofits, and citizens that are interested in tackling climate change at the local level. Thanks for listening, and for more information, contact me at annshearer@gmail.com.